Oh, yeah.
It's a podcast.
It's our podcast.
Yeah. Shay and Colette in studio.
What?
Today we'll be talking about my beard. My parents coming for Thanksgiving and a new
Charles Trippy's
app.
wedding.
We're going to Charles Trippy's wedding here.
A new
pretty
application
soon.
that is changing our lives.
It is changing our lives.
It's changing our lives.
It really is, and we're addicted to it. It's all today on the Shay and Colette podcast when the kids go to sleep.
WTKGTS, when the kids go to sleep.
All right, let's start this stupid podcast.
What is your problem?
Mommy Tired was saying
Shay has a little
she
chip
thinks I have
on
an
his
attitude
off his
today.
shoulder. I don't know how you say that. A chip off his shoulder? Anyway, he has an attitude today because
I don't have an attitude
he
today.
has an attitude today.
Your
because
face has an attitude today.
He has an attitude.
Your face
because
has an attitude.
His beard
I'm sad.
is
I
gone.
think I am. I had a moment last night, like before we were about to shave it, and I was like, I felt like a little bit bitterness. I'm like, nobody like really understands how hard this is. Nobody understands my pain, but I
can't do it.
But then when it happened, I just I wasn't even thinking about it because Princess Tara just grabbed that thing and shaved that baby off. So if you don't know me and you've just somehow, I don't know how, stumbled across our podcast and never seen me, I am a large man with a beard, and I've recently lost like 85 pounds and shaved my beard last night in a video.
Only he did not shave it. Our daughter, our
did it.
6-year-old daughter, shaved it
I
for the
saw-
video, and
I-
it's great. It's hilarious.
I think it's funny. I hope it turns out good. I went and saw an early edit of it. Blake is editing it over at the editing studios at the Maker Editing Bay.
How was it?
It's good. Like he just had the just the first cuts. Like he hasn't put the music in and stuff. And I think it's gonna be funny. I think it's silly enough that I don't know. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I think it's really funny.
Was it at all like, I'm not sure about
No.
this?
I mean, no. It looked good. It was just like I was like, okay, good. Like I was laughing. Like there was like 4 times in the cut that I saw that was like I said, the very rough cut. I was like cracking up. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. So I told him like 3 or 4 things to change. I said I want a montage to be at this one point. I want to do a slow motion at a point. So he's working on it right now, and then I'll go back after we're done with the podcast and check out his new edit and then make some suggestions or whatever. So,
Awesome.
So now I have a shaved beard, and it's like the first time in, how long has it been since the last one? Has it been a year or longer?
Oh, golly. I don't even remember.
Because I did it like January the last time. So it was probably 2 years ago almost.
That you've been completely beardless.
Yeah,
like
completely beardless.
clean shaven.
So we are talking about this today. We have a new baby, not a brand new baby. He's a year. We have Rocktard.
Oh.
We're saying
I'm
our
like, who are you
youngest
talking
son.
about?
We have 4 kids, and our youngest son, Rocktard, he's about a year. How old is he? June. He was a year.
He was June 10th. So
He's about.
he's 18 months.
Almost 18 months. He's never, ever seen me without a beard his entire life.
No, he never has.
Yeah.
And
So
it was
this
not
morning-
exciting for
This
him.
morning it was funny because he came in and he was just looking at me and he's like, because you could tell he had this confusion on his face, like, who's this guy's laying in, because every morning I'm usually in bed and then Rocktard will wake up and Mommy Tard will go get him and he'll come in and he'll like come running and go dad and he'll jump on the bed.
Oh,
It's so cute. It's like the best thing to wake up to, and like he give him these kisses and he's like in the best moods most mornings and he's like,
he's usually
Dad,
a happy
Dad.
baby in the morning.
yeah, and then he'll get my phone and I'm like, then that's annoying. Then I punch him and then he goes away. But this morning he came
No,
in.
that doesn't happen.
This morning he came in and he was looking at me and he's like, who are you? Like he couldn't figure it out.
So confused.
And he
And then
wouldn't
he saw
kiss
like
me.
I kissed him and he was just like looking at me funny, like,
Why are you kissing this
What?
dude? Who is this guy? I think it
don't
sounds like Dad.
this.
Mom's kissing him. And yeah, that actually helped, I think. When he saw me
yeah.
kissing you, he almost like, at first he had this weird look, but then he was like, oh, it's okay. They know each other. But then like, so then I started kissing him. Like he was like trying, like he didn't want me to kiss him. Cause I think he
Oh,
was
so
like, who are you, dude? And, but then like he liked it. Like after he like got to know, after like was cuddling with him for like 20 minutes, he's like, okay, it's Dad again. And then he like let me kiss him more because I think that the beard wasn't scratching him and tickling him. And I think he liked the feel of my face. So he kept like letting me kiss him. And he's like, kiss me more. Oh, and your little babies let you kiss him. It's so cute.
It's so adorable.
What was I going to
Seriously.
talk about? I was going to just talk about something. About kissing.
Beards? I don't know. It's always so interesting to see the change because you've not only shaved your beard, but you've lost a lot of weight.
85
and
pounds.
so you look to me like very similar to how I first met
I'm
you.
the man you married right now.
Except
This
for
is
the
the
hair.
face.
You got long
yeah.
hair.
My hair was
He
shorter
didn't have long hair,
when
but
she married me, but I'm dashing again.
you're
I've had a
so
lot of
dashing.
weird looks today. It's like I knew this was gonna happen. As soon as I shaved my beard, I thought I'm gonna get a lot of weird looks. Everyone's gonna be staring at me like all day. I went up to Denise, the girl who edits these podcasts. I've known her for almost 4 years, and I walked up to her. I'm like, "Hi, I'm the new intern. I'm just here to empty the garbage." And she's like, "Oh, okay. No, you're not. You're a PA. Wait a minute." And she just sat like she literally just like didn't know who I was.
I love it.
It was
there.
hilarious. But that reminds me of my dad. My dad has basically the entire time I've known my dad, he's had this giant mustache. And my mustache, it grows in thin, but my dad's mustache, it's like thick. It's like an inch thick. It's like one of those like freaking what's his name?
It's like a
Alec Baldwin, not Alec Baldwin. Who's the guy? Help me out. Who's the guy in 3 Kids and a Baby? The big mustache. Tom Selleck. It's kind of like a big mustache like that my dad has.
Yeah.
And so one day, he had this his whole life, and it was just a mustache. So one day I was coming upstairs, and he had shaved it off, and I didn't know, like, just totally clean
Doesn't
shaved.
he have, like, a scar on his lip or something?
So, no, not really. Like, maybe a little one, but it's not. I mean, he just has a mustache. Like, he just had it basically ever since I've known him. And I remember walking upstairs and, like, looking, like, doing the double take, like, who is that dude sitting in the chair right there? Because my daddy shaved his mustache. So I am assuming that's what Rogtard was going through this morning and seeing me for the very first time in his entire life as a handsome devil. A handsome devil. I'm such
you
a
are
handsome
a
devil.
handsome devil, babe.
I'm not a bad-looking guy.
No.
I'd make out with myself.
You would?
I freaked myself out last night after like everybody went to bed, and I was like on the computer sending some emails and checking some stuff and just kind of forgetting about it, And then I was like, oh, okay, it's about time to go to bed. Close the computer, and I stood up and I looked at my reflection in the window.
You're like, whoa.
And I like kind of jumped. I was like, oh, like
somebody's
who's
in your
that? Like,
backyard.
whoa, I don't recognize that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. And then even this morning when I woke up, I looked in the mirror and I was like, who's that? Oh, that's me. That's me. Yeah.
I love it. That's hilarious.
Do you want to know this is a really, really random and weird thing, but you want to know the other time in my life that I looked at myself in the mirror and like didn't recognize myself?
No.
When I was on a missionary, when I was in Barbados. In Barbados, it's basically 99%, black people.
Oh, right.
And I had a black companion, and would go to the grocery store, and there'd be like, 100, 150 people in there, and I would be the only white person in the entire grocery store. And like I would get used to it because I lived there for, 8 months. And so being out in public, whenever I would see another white person, I'd be like, whoa.
I was like, oh, look.
I know. I was like, whoa, do I look like that? And then sometimes I would
Am I that pale?
see myself in reflections of buildings, like as we were walking to our appointments, because I had a black companion. I'd see myself and I'd be like, whoa, oh, I'm white. I would like, oh yeah, I'm white.
Oh yeah.
Because I was a minority there. I was like the only, I'd be like the only white person a ton of times.
That's crazy.
So that's the other time I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, who is that man in there? In that reflection. So other stuff we're going to talk about today is, I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
For a little datecation we're going to go on?
Yeah. I haven't really had time to sit and even think about it for a second.
Seriously, think about this. This is probably one of the first trips in a long time that we're going on that's not for like an event, like for work, like for like a YouTube event. It's not for work. It is for
an event, but not for
YouTube.
like
something that we're going to, it's like pure luxury, it's like we're going to a friend's wedding basically. Yes. On our own without our children. Of their souls. Are you so excited about that?
Yes.
I'm so Charles excited. And Allie, like I think it was Allie, or you could tell they were really nervous to tell us. They're like, hey, for our wedding, we're gonna have a rule, but there's no kids.
Yeah, and we're like,
best rule ever.
We're gonna break.
I love your wedding already. I hope you are happy. And they were like all nervous, like thinking that we're gonna like feel bad because we couldn't bring our kids, and we're like, oh, mommy and daddy vacation.
No, it's not that we don't love our kids, but traveling with kids is another thing too. It's so exhausting.
Just nice, we're gonna go to Florida. We're gonna be in Florida.
Like it's almost easier to be home with them, Right. It's way tough.
So that's what's so nice about having our family here now is my brother Casey and my sister Carly and Casey's wife Kaylee. They all live here. They won't
have to miss any school.
Yeah, they don't have to miss school, and we can go for like 3 or 4 days. So all of our buddies from YouTube, our friends Phil and Lindsay are going. From what I've found on Twitter,
Cassim, I think.
Is Cassim going? Cassim and Cecily and Charles and Allie will be there. Let's see. Get it? Because they're married.
Oh,
and then who else? Olga. Olga's gonna be there.
I don't really know anybody.
Toby. Should I not announce the wedding list?
I don't know.
Like, then if somebody's not invited, they'll feel bad. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so bad at these. Are you pregnant? You
What?
look fat. How old are you?
What was that?
I'm just gonna try to offend everybody at once. As my buddy Dave Ramsey says, I'm a what does he say? He says I'm a, oh crap.
I don't know, but whatever you just did not work.
It worked so good.
No.
Have you seen my new
I'm
page
not
design,
pregnant.
by the way?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Looks great, right? Show it,
It's
Denise.
awesome.
Thanks for showing it, Denise. Okay, so we're going to Charles Trippy's wedding. Some of good friends that we've had for the last probably 4 years.
Yes, Charles Trippy's a fellow vlogger.
Fellow daily vlogger.
Daily.
Charles is probably he is like basically one of the very first YouTubers I ever met in person.
Mm-hmm.
After, that was in February of like 3 years ago at the San Francisco gathering. So we're going to go there. They're going to get married, and we're excited for that little trip for mommy and daddy. And then we're going to come back, and then my parents are coming the next day for Thanksgiving.
They're coming the day after we get back to have turkey. Big old turkey.
It's turkey lurkey do.
Turkey time.
So where are we gonna? So here's the thing with us. We're gonna obviously do the traditional big turkey stuffing, corn, all the trimmings, all the accoutrements. We'll all be there. Yams with who we need to come is Grandma. Well, she has so much with her family. So where are we gonna have the dinner though? Because my mom and dad. How many people are we gonna have? My mom,
we have a lot.
My dad. My brother,
we kind of opened
sister,
it up too. There's
brother,
a lot of people here that work at Maker that are away from homes, and they're not going to plan on going home. So we're going to have a lot of our friends here too, not just family. So it's going to be a big crowd, and hopefully the weather will be good. Then we can put tables outside. But if the weather's bad, we'll just all huddle up together and be one big happy family.
We're gonna have 20 people there. There will probably be at least 20 people at our house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah.
How many are you gonna make? You gotta make more than one turkey then, don't you?
We just get a giant one.
Dude, let's do a giant turkey and a giant ham. I'm going to go for the longest run of my life that morning. I'm going to wake up.
No, you're not. You're going to be cooking.
No, I'm not.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, listen, I got 3 jobs.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's
go for
talk about who is going to win this
and
fight.
I'm going to watch football.
You're cooking with me.
And I might play catch with my dad and brothers in the backyard. That is my Thanksgiving plans.
After you're done cooking.
We should get a football game. We should get a baseball game together. Let's do that.
Where would we do that here? That's what I would like to know.
No, what do you mean? A diamond? We could find a baseball diamond somewhere.
Where?
There's a park somewhere. We'll find a park. Is there a park? Look, Tim Davis is giving me yeah, there's one right over there. They play kickball over there. That would be fun. We should get a big softball game.
Fun.
We're going to play softball. What do you have for traditions? Leave your comments below if you're on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a big tradition for Shay's family. Whenever we have a big get together, there's always a softball game
or some game. We like to play games. So, we're going to eat a ton, and then, there's going to be 20, 25 people there. We'll play softball, hang out, eat and watch football. It'll be a normal Thanksgiving.
That's normal.
Are you glad my parents are coming?
Yes. I love having family.
My mom will help out a lot. My mom will help out a ton. That's why I bought her a plane ticket, because I didn't want to help. So that's why. I'm calling in, dude. I'm calling in substitution.
Hold on.
No, listen. My mom will do way more than I will do.
But there's no other reason that you wanted your mom to come for Thanksgiving.
No, I just want her to do mom stuff, make food and stuff.
Get in the kitchen. Get in the kitchen with my wife.
Mom,
women
loves
get in the
me
kitchen.
Right now. I'm gonna
hook
her up.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, women belong in the kitchen.
Wow.
Make it delicious.
You just wait and see, Mister.
Mister.
Oh. I'm gonna watch football all day. That ain't gonna happen.
Do that voice again.
Or you're gonna babysit. Okay, what do you want? You can babysit.
I'm gonna watch football all day.
Oh.
So let's send. You want to introduce everybody to this app that we're addicted to?
It's so much fun.
Okay, so we have this app. We're not even sponsored.
No, but there are some flaws that we can talk about this app.
Yeah, let's tell things that we hate about it. So it's this new app that we got.
New app.
We want to be informative here on WTKGTS when the kids go to sleep. So we want to tell you about new cool technological devices.
I don't even know if this is new. This might be something that everyone has that we're just barely coming on to.
No, because I feel like if people really use this like we've been using it in the last couple of days, it would be way bigger. I feel like it's kind of new. Do we know, Allie, how long it's been out, HeyTel? This HeyTel app? When I talked to Charles Trippy, he had it.
HeyTel.
It's called HeyTel.
And I think that if you have the new iPhone 4S, that Siri is kind of does the same thing as HeyTel, but I don't know exactly.
No, because this is sending messages. Like Siri just like gives you, like, you can tell her like, I want to schedule an appointment for next Wednesday. Okay.
No, but you can actually send voice texts with Siri.
Okay. So, you can? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So literally let's display this. Maybe Carly will tell us back. So it's this, you basically have all your contacts.
Remind her that you are
tell her
live
not
on
to
podcast.
cuss or be misbehaving. But okay, so here I select Carly's name, I hold and speak, and then I send her this little message. Here we go. Hey Carly, it's Shay, your brother on WTKGTS, and your sister-in-law Colette. Hey, we're showing everybody this new HeyTell app, so send us a message back and don't cuss because you're on the podcast. Bye. Hurry up.
Don't cuss.
So now what I do is I just let go of that. Like after I leave that little message, that little voice message, I basically hold my finger down. It records the message. I let go of it, and then it sends the message to her.
So, which is kind of a flaw because if you like don't like what you just recorded, you have no option to erase it.
Like to let go, like because it's like as soon as you let go of that button, it immediately sends it to that person. Maybe you could go into settings and adjust.
There might be a way to do that,
but we haven't figured that out. So it just sends immediately, and now she'll get that message like in a text. If she has the app open, it'll just immediately play it. So it kind of works like a walkie-talkie like that. Like me and Brett were editing the videos the other day, and like he had it open and I had it open, and it was like back and forth. He's like, hey, what do you want to do for this? I was like, oh, edit this part, and then I'm going to send you this little image that I want you to put there at the end. And it was just cool. It was like a walkie-talkie back and forth, and we didn't have to talk to each other like we were on the phone, but then we didn't have to type it out either like a text message. So you could just talk, and it would send. It was super cool. So hopefully Carly will send us a HeyTell back here. Moment.
The other thing that I've noticed that I don't like about it is like I was in the meeting and you HeyTelled me, but I couldn't open the app because I knew like
it would just
once you open the application, he starts talking. I'm like, I don't want everyone to hear what you're gonna say to me. What if I don't know?
There's been a few of those moments already, where Carly like was sent Brett one and she was like yelling something crazy and everyone's like, shh, quiet,
Yeah. So
she's really letting me down
on
the HeyTell here. Hey, Allie, why don't you should have sent me a HeyTell.
Here, I will HeyTell Allie.
Somebody HeyTell me here.
Hey,
tell me on the HeyTell.
Tell me.
Alessandra, you gonna HeyTell me? Dana tried to, but her phone like keeps glitching. She's trying to HeyTell us, and it's like, hey, this is her phone. She needs.
Hey, Allie, you're like the best assistant ever. I don't know what I'd do without you.
So now she's sending that to Allie. Get it out if you have it on the iPhone. I'm not sure. What kind of phone do you have, Dana? What kind of phone do you got? What is that? Do you even know?
Do you even know?
No phone. So we have iPhones, but I don't know if they have it on other types of phones. Maybe they have it like on a BlackBerry. I don't know if they have it on BlackBerry. But what? What do you? Oh, you're sending a HeyTell? Oh, she's sending one.
I've got the wheel.
It's coming through here. We see this spinning.
Hey, Colette. Thanks so much. Love producing and doing other stuff for you guys.
That was a stupid HeyTell.
It's not stupid. Here.
Love producing and doing other stuff for you
Shay, that chip on your shoulder needs to leave right now.
Well, it was like, come on. It just sounded like canned or something. I mean.
Okay.
Allison.
I'll punch Shay for you, okay, Allie?
What was that noise? Did we just win Pac-Man?
Oh, no, I'm holding. I don't want to say anything.
That was Dana. Dana just sent me one. Did it work? It worked. Did you hear it? Okay. So anyways, it's this new app that we really like, and it's really cool.
Fun.
Allie found it. How did you find this? She's like, oh, I found this new app.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. I used to have it, and then it's really good with the iPhone, so I re-downloaded it.
Yeah. And she showed it to me, and we were like, oh, I don't know if I'd use that. But now we just are addicted to it.
It's fun, for sure.
We sent like 17, like there's like when we were doing that Shay Lost shoot today, like 7 of us sent Carly one. It was hilarious. All right, so check it out if you want to send your friends some messages. It's HeyTell is it free? It was free for us, wasn't it? I think it's free to download.
Allie actually did it for me, so.
Yeah, I think Brett did.
She does lots of things for me.
She's the best. She's the best. Okay, so let's look at comments from our last show. Thank you guys for watching those on YouTube. Some people just like to watch it or just listen to it on the podcast, but it's fun sometimes. We do different colors.
Yeah, it's fun if you want to see Shay without a beard.
I do not have a beard now. Some people I saw in the comments were asking, why is the color change every day? I don't know why.
It's
that's
fun.
Because, we like to shake it up a little bit.
Colors should change.
It says CTFX. We're gonna have a ton of guests. We should have Charles and Allie as guests on here.
Oh, that would be so fun.
That would be amazing.
We can have Callie on too as a guest because she's gonna be here tomorrow.
Is she gonna be here tomorrow?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, she's coming. We're gonna be filming music videos, and we're going to be recording here in the studio for the third Christmas song that we're working on.
Nice.
So
how many videos is that?
Well, we're not sure if we're going to do 3 or 2, but for sure 2.
And Dana, you and Dana
videos.
are going to do one,
Yes,
aren't
and
you?
Dana and I are going to do a Christmas song. I'm pretty sure, right, Dana?
Yes.
A
lot of Christmas
It's going to be
music.
awesome.
I'm super excited. I was going to say that Mom actually is going to love me because we're going to get a hot tub for them at the house in Idaho.
Oh, you need to talk more about this.
Yeah. I texted her yesterday. I said, Mom, I'm going to get you a hot tub. So this guy's we're going to get this hot tub from Bullfrog Hot Tubs. And we're going to put it here in LA, but I said, no, let's just do it in Idaho because we have a house
we don't own the house here.
Yeah, we don't own the house here. So I thought, it'd probably be better if we do it there. And so I texted Mom, and she's like, oh, woohoo, I'm so excited for Christmas. And she was out there like measuring it because I told her the pad, because we have that cement pad out there. I said, it needs to be a 10 by 10 pad. So she's out there taking pictures and sending them to me and like measuring it. And like, it'd go perfect right here. And you know how Mom does. She's trying to like organize everything. And, like,
she's awesome. Shay has the greatest mother, everyone. Can we just talk about Shay's mom? She is wonderful.
She sent me a text the other day. It's like, I read in the comments the other day, somebody said, Shay Carl has the best mom ever. So I just wanted you to know that.
I love it.
She loves those comments.
It's so true. She's so thoughtful, and she's always working so hard to just for her kids. She's always been so awesome, basically. I don't know how
she's funny. I remember the very first time.
She's always way involved with what you're doing.
Yeah,
and
she's
proud of everything that you're doing,
involved.
and she lets you know, and she's just really wonderful.
The very, very first time she commented on one of my YouTube videos, she was like just joking around, and she commented and said, looking a little tubby there, don't you think? In the comments.
And of course.
And then the comments were attacking her like
"How
shut
can
up, you blankety blank. What do you know about Shay? And she's like, I'm his mom. How dare you say? Because people are like calling her like really dirty names and stuff.
Oh, that's
I'm like, guys, be nice to my mom. She's just joking. But like, as all
And
these
then they
people
were all like, "Oh
were
my
like all
gosh, Shay's
defending
mom's
me.
on
Yeah, it
YouTube."
was funny. But then
love
she
it.
gets on there. She loves to get on there and get in fights with people. Like, hey, you don't even know anything about it. And I'm like, Mom, don't fight with the people on the
she's defending
comments.
you. She loves you,
She
and
does.
she defends all of her kids.
She gets on there and she like wants to fight with people. I'm always yelling at her like, Mom, don't comment on the videos.
Mom.
She says, oh, I
Seriously,
love to do it because
Mom.
people will comment, and then she'll say, well, this is Shay's mom. And then she says people mostly will be like, oh, I'm sorry, I love you, Grandma Tart, I love you. And they're all nice to her.
It's
so
true.
if you're on YouTube and my
She's got
mom's
your
ever
back.
yelling at you in the comments, just she's kind of crazy. Just let her yell at you.
Just be nice
Don't call
and
her bad names.
respectful,
Yeah.
and then she won't have to yell at you.
So I'm excited to go back for Christmas this year. You know what, I was thinking I should set a goal to try to go skiing every day that
You
we're
should,
back.
because you definitely don't get that here.
Because we can go skiing
And you're
here.
in way better shape now, so you can go and like all day be up and down the hill.
Because how long we're going to be there for 2 weeks. I
Mhm.
think I might buy a season pass, because if you go, I think 12 times, it pays for the season pass. So
No
even
way.
if I went 12 times, like even just maybe I'd get like a half of a season
Yeah, get
pass.
half season.
Because they're pretty
'Cause
cheap there.
I'm gonna keep you for half that time.
Yeah. But I could, even if I just skied for like 2 hours a day, wouldn't it
Yeah.
be cool if I just said I went skiing
That's
every
a
day?
great
I was
thing
in
about where
Idaho?
we live.
Yeah, it's so close. I can literally leave my house and be sitting on the chairlift in 20 minutes. It's that close. So I
Yeah,
could,
it's
go
awesome.
skiing for 2 hours every day, and it would take me a total of 3 hours, for Christmas vacation. I think I'm going to do it. Or at least like Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in way better shape now. Maybe I'll just use that as like my exercise. Like I go skiing 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Dude, I've skied on that hill so many times. It would be great to get back on there and like be able to kind of like do what I used to be able to do now that I'm 100 pounds lighter.
In the past couple of years, you really haven't been able to do it that much.
I went once last year. I remember I went and bought that red coat, and it was like so tight on me. And when
Yeah.
I was just home this last time I put it on, it was like way big on me.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
good for
skinny
you.
guy now. All right. So let's read some more comments. People are talking about where they listen to the podcast. People are saying they've been listening to it on buses and laughing out loud, and people
Oh,
on buses have been
nice.
looking at them weird. People listen to it in bed when they're going to sleep. Let's talk to all the people that are in bed right now.
Good night.
We hope you have a good night's sleep tonight,
tight.
and we want you to wake up refreshed tomorrow morning,
Have excellent dreams.
because you can be the best you
Dream
can
of
be.
Candy canes and lollipops.
I believe in you. I know you can do it.
You are special.
Believe in yourself.
Subliminal messages.
Somebody asked Shay, whatever happened to that punching bag you bought in Idaho when you were in the
still
fitness?
There.
Yeah, it's still there, and I used it a little bit last time we were there. But
it is a great workout. I do wish we had it here.
Boxing is crazy. Brett has been boxing a ton. Brett he goes like 4 times a week.
He does.
3 or 4 times a week he goes to boxing. And I signed up with him, but then I started doing other stuff. But I've been to boxing with him probably like twice now.
Yeah,
well, that's a great workout.
You're running, you want a bike ride, and you've been going to the gym and lifting. So you're definitely getting your workouts in.
My thing is I hate because like the couple times that I like went to boxing or have been like in a class, like an aerobics class, when somebody's telling me what to do for my exercise, I don't like it.
You like to just get in and
I like to just do what I want to do and like have the freedom to do what I
Right.
want to do. And when somebody's like telling me what to do, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like I get bored of that. I'm bored of doing that. I want to do something else. So I love having the freedom. That's why the beach is like my favorite thing. I go down there, I can run, I can bike, I can do the rings down there. You can do push-ups. They have like, pull-up bars and stuff. It's amazing. How do we start talking about
Muscle
working
Beach.
out? Muscle Beach.
We went from the ski hill to the beach again.
Cool.
It's
So
the
yeah, we're
joy.
going home for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. The holidays are just coming upon us.
I know, they're coming so fast.
Halloween is past. We had a good Halloween. A lot of
Yeah.
candy. We just
We
finished off
had a lot
Suntar's
of
candy.
fun. It was definitely a lot of fun.
I ate. I didn't because I've been working out so much. I've been eating a lot more, and I ate a ton of candy this year.
Yeah, but it's not showing. You look great.
Yeah, I'm burning off on the
Yeah.
beach.
Let's talk about Christmas presents.
Okay, so me and Mommy Tart are having a fight because we're going back for
We're
Christmas.
like a bloody fight.
and
We're
she
really
wants,
gonna
she
kill
wants
each other
to
all
drive
over this.
home, and I want to fly.
The only reason I want to drive home is because how are we going to transport presents?
I just
to
feel
and
like
from.
let's not get him presents this year.
That's
The
not
present
gonna happen.
is going to be going home.
Oh, kids!
And
Merry Christmas.
here's what I say. I say we fly, we pack light, we fly to because we have some clothes there, don't we? Can we wear some of the clothes there?
No.
No, okay.
Can I just say that? Nope.
I thought we left some clothes there. So we fly there, and then we just get them like 1 or 2 small things, and then maybe when they come back, we'll say, "Oh, there's gonna be presents for you when we come back," and we just leave them here. Because
Shay.
here's the thing though.
You're
Like,
so unrealistic.
it's not unrealistic. Here's what's
Yes,
unrealistic.
It is.
Me driving with 4 of those ankle biters for
Well,
13 hours.
We can. We could
If we take
ship them. We could buy them online, ship them there.
honestly, I would drive if it wasn't for Rocktard. If it wasn't for him,
Yeah.
and you know it too. You just don't want to admit it. Like I wouldn't mind if we could just hit it in one shot and drive the 13 hours. But Rocktard is at the age where it's like, the other kids, we can like threaten them like not to eat or something. We can like, tell them we're gonna
You
keep them.
sit still or you will not eat.
We threaten them with waterboarding or stuff like that,
What?
and then they'll stop. But Rocktard doesn't care. He'll just like scream, and like if you don't get him what he wants, he will cry until you give it to him because he knows that's he'll get what he wants. So it's like driving with him, and then even flying with him is a nightmare. Oh,
Yeah, but it's not a very long flight.
it's about
We'll
2
figure
hours.
it out.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
There's other problems out there in the world to be thinking
There
about
are.
than
We don't have to buy
how we're gonna
Christmas presents.
transport our
that's
Christmas
not
presents
the real
this
meaning
year.
of Christmas.
So what do you think we're gonna do? You think we're gonna drive or fly? Let's
I'm
make the
pretty
decision
sure
right
you'll
now.
win because you usually win on that one.
Do you want to
Because
drive?
I don't really want to drive.
Right,
you to
because
drive.
I'm be the
I
one
want
that's
to
gonna be
sleep, but I
driving.
want you to drive.
Yeah, she's like, let's drive, and then you'll go to sleep, and then I'll do all the driving.
No.
That's how it works.
Well, we got a dog too. I mean, we're gonna get a babysitter.
What are we doing with Malachi? Let's bring him.
We have a lot of things.
Let's fly with
we
Malachi.
Can't, no.
Yes, we can.
No.
Yes.
No.
We are flying with Malachi.
No,
I'm putting my foot down.
No, we're
Why?
not.
He's never flown before.
Yeah.
We gotta
and
bring him home
hence
for
why
Christmas.
he will freak
We're
out.
not leaving him. I forgot about Malachi. We're bringing him with us. Yes, that'll be fun for the vlogs.
Looks like this will be another discussion.
Think how exciting that will be. We could like strap a GoPro inside the kennel with him, so like if he's like underneath on the flight, we could
how do
see
you
his
get
viewpoint.
him on the plane.
Dude,
in
he'll
a
be
kennel.
a kennel underneath. They'll have
But
a
how do
giant
they
kennel.
get it? The kennel on? They pick it up.
Yeah, they like conveyor
He's like a
belt.
125-pound
like-
dog.
Well, they'll have to use muscles. to use
How
their
does
big
this work?
muscle.
I don't really
Dude,
understand.
it's possible. It might. I don't know how
yeah,
much.
yeah.
A plane
Derek's
ticket
out there
would be.
shaking his head. I don't.
He will not fit in that crate.
Dude, they can ship dogs that big. You're telling me nobody's ever flown with a Great Dane?
Yeah, probably for like $1,000 a pop or something.
Get Delta on the phone. I want to know. What does my silver medallion card get me? Does it get me any free Great Dane flights?
I want to fly my dog, and can he just ride first class with me,
What if
please?
I exchange my miles for Malachi's ticket? Because I have about...
Do you think you could just buy him a ticket and just sit him next to you?
I know,
That's
right?
What a Day Derek on the podcast everybody. He's skied in off of Rolf's hair and started pushing the button. I feel like, what if you could buy Malachi's ticket with my bonus miles that I have, my reward miles? Would that be hilarious? I want to try that just so we can film it, just so we can see if it can be done. I think that would be the reason to do it.
Oh, I can just see him now.
And
he'll be
Allison,
shaking. He'll be like,
put it on my schedule.
What are we doing?
I want to look into getting Malachi home with us on the plane. We're going to do it.
You're on my side.
Okay, so what are we going to do with Malachi for 2 weeks?
Well, we have a doggy daycare that we have
for
taken him to.
Christmas. You are like the Cruella DeVille of heartlessness.
I am not Cruella. I am being
You were all going to
realistic.
be all cozy in Idaho.
I guarantee you, if Malachi could talk to me, he would be like, "Mom, don't put me on the plane. Don't put me in a crate on a plane. Please don't make me do it."
But
you know Malachi. He's so afraid of everything.
He will be scared, but he will be
so
with
scared.
us for Christmas. He won't be at this some stupid doggy daycare
maybe
sniffing other people's
maybe
butts.
We need to drive. Just saying.
I don't want to drive. We're looking into getting him on a crate on a plane. If it doesn't cost me more than how much? How much would I be willing to pay?
I know how much.
What if it was $500? Would I be willing to do it if it was $500?
No, it's probably more, especially at this point.
Well, what do? They throw him in a kennel and they throw him under the plane. It can't be more than our ticket.
What $500? I'll drive him over there.
You would drive him for $500?
That's it. Rob's coming for Christmas.
Rob,
bringing
listen,
the dog.
I will pay you $500 if you will get in the van with my wife and my 4 children and my Great Dane, and I can fly first class to New York for Christmas, and you just go home with my family.
Wait, to New York? You're going to New York now?
Oh, we got a hey tell from Carly. Listen. Hopefully she doesn't cuss. Here it comes. Listen. Hopefully it's good.
Suspense is killing me.
Oh, the dot is spinning and spinning. So we're gonna find out how much a Great Dane is to fly. That's a great thing about a live show is we could be like, how much is it?
Shay, I'm trying to vlog my cooking show that's supposed to go Friday. How can I do that if you keep flipping hey-telling me, you mother? P.S. Hey-tell is cooler than text messaging, and it's cooler than unicorns, and it's cooler than rollerblades, and it's also cooler than Baywatch.
Nothing's cooler than Baywatch, Carly.
Stupid. Don't you know that? Everybody knows that. My sister. I'm sorry, guys. So that was Carly's hey tell back. All right, so we're gonna look into getting old Malachi home somehow. We'll let you know. We'll keep you updated on the Great Dane transfer.
Let us know what you guys think.
How much did you say he weighs? He's probably 120, 125 pounds.
I feel like he's filled out more. Like he looks healthier.
He could definitely fit in one of those bigger crates that you would get at like a Petco, like a big.
Yeah,
like one
he
of the
can
big
fit in
ones.
it, but it's like, what do they do? Like, do you pull?
No, they just pick him up. They
can't
screw
pick him up.
Yes, you can. Two of those dudes get on one on each end. They pick him up. They put him on a little cart. They cart him over. They get him to a little comfortable place under the plane. And he just chills in the thing, and then they're nice. There's like fragile stickers
Maybe
and stuff.
Maybe that is a more common thing.
It's totally common, dude. And
it's totally common.
And think how fun that would be to walk through the airport with him. Talk about getting
like a nightmare
looks.
To me.
Yeah. Well,
we need to get him a bath.
Yeah,
he's gonna stink up the whole place.
All right, we got 5 minutes left on the When the Kids Go to Sleep podcast. We'd like to thank everybody for downloading this podcast on iTunes and listening to it wherever you may go. That's the great thing about the smartphones these day and age. You can get your file. Everything's in files now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, pretty
Lots
soon,
of files.
Like here's a terabyte drive, and it's gonna be like the size of my pinky nail.
Micro nano chip in your brain.
The second they ask us to go to micro nano chips in the brain, I am not going.
You're gonna say nope.
All right, let's go to a comment.
I draw the line at the one in my foot.
This one says, this is on the top commented section. I unsubscribed. I unsubscribed from Shaytards because I could not stand your obnoxious behavior and self-centeredness. These podcasts have displayed a new side of you and your relationship with Colette. Although I don't agree with all that you espouse, I now have a greater respect for you. Oh, nice. And Colette, for your life journey. Best wishes to you and your family. Subscribed again.
Whoa.
Well, I'm glad to have won you back, RDIDRE.
I was scared there for a minute. I'm like,
Ridley.
No, we're losing you.
We're losing subscribers. We get that. I've gotten that like on my Shay Loss channel. Now that I've lost weight, people are like, you're self-centered now. I'm like,
because you lost weight.
well, it's just like I'm like excited. I'm like, you can do it, and I feel like people are like, oh, dude, you're just like being all cocky now because you lost weight. I'm like, no, I'm just excited that I lost 85 pounds and I
that's
can breathe.
Big thing.
It is. I was gonna make a vlog about that. About like, am I self-centered? Am I conceited because I've lost 85 pounds? Because I mean, it's exciting to talk about it. Like once you've gone through that journey, and I think some people like get upset about it that like haven't made it through that journey. Because once if you're at that
discouraging,
you're at that fat point and you haven't lost the weight and you're just like, oh, I don't want to hear about it. It pisses me off.
Shay, you're so self-centered.
Well,
Stop
anyways, thanks for commenting. Should we read some more comments? I wish there was a question here.
We got time. One more.
Okay, let's refresh. Let's go to view all comments.
Let's refresh the comments.
I was thinking about, what do you think about this idea? I was thinking about maybe doing, what if we did a live show on Blog TV while we recorded these and then uploaded them to YouTube and then also put them on
That'd be fun.
iTunes.
Then give us some
Then
live
people could watch us live.
Questions.
Says, me and my friends are having an argument about what candy is available in Canada versus America the other day, too. I live in Canada, by the way. And we were so surprised at what you guys don't have, like Kinder Surprises. Can't believe it's not there. And I'm prepared to do this lucrative trade at the border. I like Mommy Tart's voice when she sings higher instead of the really low parts. Oh, she's clearly a soprano, not an alto. Because you usually sing the lower parts, don't you?
Yeah, it's interesting. I've always sing the alto part, the alto parts, and my sister sang soprano. And just recently, we've been practicing for the Christmas album or Christmas songs that are coming out. Not a whole album, but a couple songs. And she's like, you know what? I think you have a higher range than I do. And I'm like, no, I don't.
It says it right here. It says this person knows, obviously, because they wrote it on the internet. It says she's clearly a soprano, not an alto.
True.
Maybe if she's sang a little above Callie instead of below. Maybe you do.
That's interesting. Well, the fun thing about the songs that we're singing for Christmas is we do both. Both of us kind of switch back and forth on a couple of the songs.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm super glad to hear that.
Super duper excited.
Shay, let your wife talk. I know I do that, you guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just get excited to communicate my ideas in my head.
I think we're doing great. This is how we roll.
I think Shay should get tested for ADD. This
I don't think he needs to be tested. Isn't it sort of obvious?
Good one, Mommy Tart.
I mean, it sort of is.
You butthead. You silly.
I love you when you're little.
Silly McGilly, you butthead monkey
soft face.
Right,
I just love you.
Stop touching me. Don't touch me.
All right.
Alrighty. Once again, WTKGTS.
So fun to have you guys with us.
When the
Join
kids
us
go to
next
sleep.
time.
Another podcast brought to you live from here.
Maker Studios.
In Los Angeles, California. It's Shay and Colette.
Signing off.
From When the Kids Go to Sleep.
Stay tuned for more exciting adventures.
Download the podcast. Thank you.
Bye.
That's a cut. That's a wrap. And listen. Before we leave, I want you to remember this. Every 1,000-mile journey starts with a first step. Take that step. Make that change. I believe in you. All right, that's a wrap.